Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. A chance for these players to show what they can do on the world stage. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. And we are officially underway here. Gains the zone through the middle. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Takes a shot, and he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. We got a penalty coming up here. Edmonton's got the puck in the defensive end. And with the delay penalty called, they get the extra attacker out here on the ice. Big time stop there. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Wilson's getting a pair in the sin bin for boarding.
I love when play is physical and aggressive, but when you cross the line and there's too much, you're going to get the boarding call.
A chance to capitalize here on the power play.
Scoreless game right now, James, but an opportunity on the power play. You have to find a way to convert. Move that puck quickly and open up lanes.
Canada's got the puck along the wall. Sends the pass over. Quick feed to Theodore. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Drives to the crease. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck.
Well, he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Moves it around along the half wall. Here's a chance. Blocked in traffic. Slides it over to Wallman. Feeds the puck to Hyman. Power play is over. Both teams back to even strength.
Power plays dictate games, and this one did not. And the coach will not be happy with the setup or the opportunity that this unit gave them.
Here's a shot. Denied by the goaltender. Moves the puck to Wilson. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him. And here's a shot. Gets in front of it for the block. There he is from the slot. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. They've got numbers here. Right on the doorstep. And he slides it quickly to Hagel. Turn that chance aside. Devastating collision.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit. Binnington's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. Off the trot, he ties up his opponent. Moves it quickly over to McDavid. Back at the point, they set it up. Oh, he misses. I thought that was the first to the game.
Well, that is huge. Have to be able to get a shot on that at the very least. Could have changed momentum momentum with the first score.
Avoids the poke check. Handles it along the blue line. A chance! Stones him on the one-timer. The Oilers gain control of the puck against the wall. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Oh, he'll feel that one. And now it's grabbed by Suzuki. And he slides it quickly to Doughty. Too much congestion blocks the shot. He grabs the puck here at the point. The Oilers carry it along the wall. Here's a short pass to Ekholm. Great save! Taves has it in the defensive end. Canada's on the attack. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Shakes off the coverage. Puck grabbed by Marchand. Oh, what a stop with the paddle!
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Across the line from center. And that puck leaves the zone. Loses the coverage there. On the attack along the boards. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Emberson stick handling in his own zone. Poor pass on the play, and the puck leaves the zone. Oh, look at this behind the net! Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. Set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Who will be the first to light the lamp here as play gets underway in the second? Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Well, James, these games can be boring for us up in the booth. They can also be boring for their players as there's not a lot of offense being generated and real tight defensively.
Makar is going to play it near the point. Moves by the check. Oh, what a save in front!
Ingram's able to square up to the shooter right here, who's in a dangerous position in the slot area. What a great save, James.
Slides by the check. Puck scooped up by McDavid. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up. Scores! Wow! Popping bottles off the top counter.
What a snipe, James, and that got up in a hurry and just sends the water bottle flying. The goaltender doesn't like that with the shooter. I'm telling you, that one feels pretty terrific.
Team Canada's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Feeds it over to Hyman. Moves it to McDavid. The Oilers were playing from the corner. Puck picked up by Hyman. Stones him in front.
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out on top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Taken by McDavid. And now it's grabbed by Makar. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Wilson. Shuts him down.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Wicked slot shot! Too many bodies in the way. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. Slides the puck over. Takes it into the slot. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Sidesteps the check.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
They score! And it's back-to-back tallies!
Yeah, they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
Team Canada's taken a 2-goal lead here in the back half of the second.
Wow, they've been outstanding to start this game into the second period as well, James. I mean, they've been so creative. They've been dancing with that puck on their stick, opening up their lanes and driving the net.
Whoa, that's one way to make space for yourself. Marner's lugging the puck and loses possession after a solid hit. Moves it to the middle, and that's stopped. Takes the pass. They've got numbers here. Feeds it over on the rush. Team Canada's got the puck. Loses his balance on the play. Sends a pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Puck grabbed by Marner. Takes that pass back at the point. With the blast. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
Ingram's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
Team Canada's generated a lot of quality scoring chances, which is why they lead here late in the second. Puck scooped up on the call. And he cuts up big again.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
Ingram's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
Getting into the later stages of this period, Team Canada's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. And off the draw, they take the puck. Canada's got it along the wall. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Canada's got the puck against the boards. Easily turned aside. Scores! And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They've garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back.
Canada's been dominating at all ends of the ice, especially offensively here late in the second. Sneaks by the poke check. Sends it out in front. And that goes off the body and a ride. The Oilers have it now. Puck picked up by Ekholm. The Oilers played along the wing. Takes the puck at the point. Takes the feed. Quick shot. Goaltender gave up nothing as it hits the outside of the post and will play on. Big save.
Binnington's been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James, but he's a real good job there. Timing is everything.
Trying seconds and he makes the save. There's the horn bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. Canada sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, the first power play of the game is a real tone setter. You know, you're on your toes, and you're really showing the other team that you mean business. You can be potent, and they've got to be disciplined if they don't want you to capitalize.
Canada's got the puck in their own end. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Passes it over. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. McKinnon's got it in the defensive end. Crosby's got the puck. On the backhand. Oh, serves up waffles for dinner with that stop.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Quick pass to Ekholm. But scores! And look at this. Suddenly the
2, and this 2-goal deficit, it almost feels like there's a little hope now in the game, and if they can get one more, you'll recognize that the momentum will completely shift.
Canada's won the draw. Avoids the poke check. To the front! Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Takes a shot, and there's the save. Moves the puck. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Quick feed to McCarr. Canada's looking to break out. Quick shot! Sacrifices the body. Team Canada's got him along the wall. Works it across to Theodore. And he moves the puck back inside his own end. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Picked up along the wall by Theodore. And he takes the dish. Here's a chance on the attack. Pass out front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Cuts to the paint. Fantastic save. Strong feed from along the boards. Tape-to-tape feed on the blue line. And a stick break setup. Moves it quickly over to Horvath. Canada's on the attack. Passes it in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Nice zone entry from the middle. The Oilers take it along the wall. There's a shot. Makes a save. Doughty's got the puck in his own zone. The Oilers have it now. Coughs it up at center. Taken by Theodore. Drives to the paint. Scores!
Oh, is he ever dialed in on that one, James? He's falling to the ice and still shows his skill set and his puck pursuit as he's able to get a shot off while he's falling. And he executes and everyone is going nuts. They know what he just did. That's an effort play.
And now it's grabbed by Doughty. And he takes the feed. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Gets the puck over to Ekholm. Team Canada's got control of it now from their own end. And he makes a save there. Puck grabbed by Roslovic. Here's a short pass to Dickinson. Team Canada's got the puck along the boards. Dishes it to Crosby. Beautiful 360 with the puck. Pass back to the point. Shakes loose. Edmonton's got the puck behind the net. The Oilers will play it from the defensive zone. Henrique's got it against the boards. What a steal in his own end. Handles the pass. Here they come on the rush. Moves the pass in front. And that goes off a stick. And some textbook body contact there. Takes the save. Nearing the final minute of the third. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Denies them on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction. Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you gotta love the sacrifice.
He might have a step here. He's in the clear. He scores! What a shot!
Well, this breakaway is perfectly executed, James. He knows his bread and butter is his great shot, and he sees an opening, and he takes it.
Edmonton's clearly sending a message that they're not going to roll over in this one.
The 2-goal deficit, they have to have desperation and urgency. They'll need 2 players on the puck at all times. Retrieval to possess the puck is necessary.
Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Drives it to the crease. Scores! There it is from Bo Horvath.
James, when you enter the offensive zone and you have numbers and you have speed, you keep your... guessing. They have to communicate extremely well if they want to stop.
Hey there, pretty boy. What would it take to see through those bright blue eyes? Wish I had a choice. Ambition was my father's best advice. So much for this easy living. Jealousy's a game I'm winning. Won't you sit down so I stand a chance tonight? I don't wanna be the best, just better than you. Who is I kidding? Tried to be the bigger boy, a little bigger than you.
Hi, everybody. We're in the Sunshine State, and the Panthers ready to scratch and claw their way to victory here on the ice tonight. Well, there are no lucky sevens on my broadcast partner's part, but here we go. This should be a fun one as the Golden Knights have taken to the ice here with EA Sports. Really looking forward to this one tonight. We are underway here, and let the game begin. Here's a chance. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Vegas has it in the defensive end. Marner's going to play it against the half wall. Here's a chance. Canada's gained possession. Moves it on over to Makar. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Slides it on over to Stone. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Stone's close to finding a hole there, and just an extra move. Thought he had a little more time and space than he actually had in the play dice.
And he sidesteps the check there. Oh, a clutch save!
Binnington's able to get to position and negate that dangerous slot shot.
To the low slot. Blocker saved by Hart. McDavid's got it along the wing. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Setting up behind the net. A chance. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end.
Hart's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. We're still scoreless. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone.
Well, there was certainly pressure on the center to win this draw, coming off of an icing where everyone's tired. When you get the win, you get out of your zone.
Sends a pass over. Vegas plays it along the wing. That's not going to fool him. And that slides right out to center ice. Goalie leaves the net to play the puck. Puck scooped up by Anderson. And now he moves it quickly to Marner. Handles the puck. Passes out front. Takes the blast. Hagel's taking it from his own end. Parayko's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Let's see what the officials say. The Golden Knights are going to be shorthanded as they are called for tripping.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trip because you weren't moving your feet.
And a great save!
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Canada's got the puck against the half wall. Nice poke check. From the open ice, they gain the line. Across the point. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Moves it to Theodore. Looks to make a play over to Howden. Both teams are now back to even strength as the power play has expired.
James, the PK was a specialty team that I actually played on, and a good aggressive habits there, and it leads to the kill.
And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. All alone! Scores! Absolutely clinical finish on the breakaway!
All the way down the ice, James. The ability to get away from the pack, look over his shoulder, know where everyone is, and then that clean finish. Unbelievable goal.
Well past the midway mark of this period, Team Canada's ahead 1-0. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. And he takes the pass. Here they are on the attack. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. With possession along the wall. Shakes himself free. Big time stop there. Denies him again.
The shot's come from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Here in the later stages of this period, Canada's up 1-0. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Drips it and rips it. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Sissons plays the puck. Puts it on net. Here he is with the backhander. The Golden Knights gain possession. They've really got him on their heels here now. Oh, there's a hit on the play. And the defensive team's got it now. Skates with it. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
Team Canada's extended their lead to 2 here in the late stages of this opening frame. What a period.
Yeah, an incredible period. They've had momentum, and they've really held possession in the play. They've worked hard on the puck and to be supportive off the puck, and it's the reason why they generated opportunities, James. They just need to come out with that same fire in the second.
And that's picked up in the defensive end. A chance behind the net. Scores! What a finish on the play!
Well, that takes confidence and trust in your abilities to scoop it off, go behind the back lacrosse move for the finish. Oh, I just love this goal. Skill and creativity at its finest, James, and the recognition of where you are on the ice and where the coverage is as he makes his way below the goal line, corrals the puck onto his stick, and recognizes that the goaltender is out of position and just puts it in the back of the net.
And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here. Clean sheet of ice. Period 2 is set to go. It was quite the one-sided tilt in the first 20 minutes. Let's see if that continues here in the second. All right, partner, we've got a pretty good sample size of what we've seen in this one tonight. Your assessment?
Vegas is behind the 8 ball here because they weren't ready to start the game. It was a lack of preparation, a lack of focus from the start. The only way they can get back in it is shift by shift. They got to claw their way back into this one. This is a mountain that they have to climb. They got to start somewhere.
Binnington's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
Off the face-off, they take the puck. Team Canada's in transition. Into the corner now. Takes the feed at the back end. Receives the pass. Quick pass to McDavid. Along the half wall with the puck. And he's able to handle that one.
Hart's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Too much congestion in front. Lets it go for the back end. Here's a chance on the back end. Shuts him down.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
And a great save.
Binnington's had a quiet night, James. He's been watching most of the game from the other end because of the offensive nature of his team tonight. But man, does he make a nice save there, and that's showing that he's emotionally engaged. He's staying prepared even though he hasn't been busy.
Quick feed to Anderson. Vegas has it against the half wall. Moves it quickly over to Anderson. Looks to set up at the point now. Oh, look at this. Vegas on the attack. Here's a short pass to Anderson. And he takes the feed. Taken along the wall by Hannafin. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. They've got the defense outnumbered. Great heads-up play with the stick by Anderson. Scores! And that's 4. They often say the West Coast is the best coast, and it's a Pacific Division matchup where we find ourselves tonight here on EA Sports. Tension so thick you can cut it with a knife. The Oilers take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. And he loses control of the puck. Here's a pass in front, and that goes off someone in front. And that somehow stayed out of the net. Nice feed from the right wing. Takes it to the net. Big time stop.
Demko's dialed in and outstanding at anticipating the play here, James. He recognizes exactly where the greatest threat is on the ice. And it's a slot area. He gets to position and makes the save.
The Oilers cross the line and gain the zone. Slides it back to the blue line. Tries to feed it over to McDavid. And it banks off a stick in traffic. Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still no score in this one. The Pacific All-Stars win it in the defensive zone. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Moves it to Stone. The Oilers try possession with the puck. Cutting to the slot. Oh, what a save in front.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Stone. Quick pass to Marner. The Oilers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Moves it over to Murphy. Takes a shot. And he stakes that one with the glove. And he elects to play the puck. The Oilers gain control of the puck. Looks to get the puck over to Gauthier. Here's a chance. Quick shot. Great save from in tight.
I love how impressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
The Oilers move the puck in the defensive zone. Makes a move in front. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save. These are the types of games that offense love and defense hates here, James. I mean, the puck is going north-south every single time. Both teams trading chances at either end.
Here in the back half of this period, the game is still scoreless. The Pacific All-Stars win the draw. Theodore's moving the puck through his own zone. Tosses it to Pettersson. Puts it in deep. Edmonton's got possession of the puck. Passes over to Henrique. Sends the feed in front. And that's stopped. Back-to-back saves there.
Well, he's been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another.
Getting fancy behind the net. The home team is really under siege here in their own end. Oh, read that perfectly. Off the post. Carries it along the perimeter. Can't connect the feed, and the puck leaves the zone. A huge sigh of relief for the defenders. Takes the feed. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. The Oilers gain possession along the wall. Ekholm's playing it along the line. Denies him! Oh, a little razzle-dazzle. Oh, he got stopped right there.
Well, call it what you want, the lacrosse move, the Michigan. I mean, they practice it so much in practice, and it's become innate to do it in a game. Unbelievable attempt, but denied by the goaltender.
Edmonton's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, the first goal of the game can certainly create the momentum that can last throughout the game, James. You know the stats. This one's on the power play. If they can convert on it.
Scores! And look at that! They take the lead shorthanded! And he passes it up ahead to Eichel. Sidesteps the check. And that's off a stick. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage.
They have half of this power play left, and they have to find a way to generate some shots on net here. It's all about the setup for me, though. It is possession over position. They have to find a way to get in.
The Pacific All-Stars will play it in their own end. Takes the return feed. The Pacific All-Stars looking against the half wall.
Draisaitl's up and ready to get back on the ice.
The Oilers' man advantage comes to an end, and not the result they were looking for, giving up a shorty.
I didn't like anything about that power play, James, and I'll tell you who else didn't. The coach and the rest of the team. You can't give up a shorty when you got a man advantage.
He's it out! There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. Both teams back on the ice. They're lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Edmonton's got to find a way to increase their power play efficiency in this game. They had opportunity in the first period, and they weren't able to convert, a reason they're trailing.
Puck picked up by Anderson. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Scoops up the puck now. And it's a quick pass to McDavid. Moves into the slot and makes the routine save. Grabbed along the boards by Anderson. Now a quick pass to Draisaitl. Sends the pass over. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Slides the puck across to Bouchard. Looks to pass it to McDavid. Tiptoes around the poke check. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment. Bouchard's getting called for tripping on the play.
And I played as a PKer here, James, and you know when you jump the boards that you're out there to do a job. It is your role to make sure you stymie that offense and you get your team back to even.
Dishes it off. Feeds it over. Hammers it from the point. Stops him cold. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck. And he slides it quickly to Wallman. Here's a backhander. Scores! And just like that, we are tied. A huge goal.
I absolutely love this PK unit. Not just sitting back and allowing the power play to take it to them. They're saying, nah, not on this shift. And they just drive and attack, and they wind up getting that shorthanded goal. What an unbelievable play.
Into the offensive end now. Slides the puck over. The Oilers played along the boards. And that's just out of reach. Moves it quickly over to Hronek. Feeds it across. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here's a chance. Stops that one. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Power play expires, and they've got to be left shaking their heads as they fail to convert and serve up a shorthanded goal.
After you give up a shorty on a power play, the next shift is critically important. Finding a way to get back and dictate pace. Coaching staff knows that they need some energy. This next shift is critical.
Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Scores! A huge goal puts him in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead.
McDavid's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. And he dodges the puck check there. Sends it to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Beats the goalie, but can't beat the post.
The Oilers are working hard to get back in this game. They wire one off the post, but they're generating offense. The coach, the staff, the entire team needs to stay confident here. They're generating the looks. They just have to find a way to execute.
Edmonton's got it in their own zone. The Oilers pick up steam and are on the attack. Shot. Tremendous tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Here's a chance, sends it in front. He scores! What a play!
This is a primetime example of not taking the care of the puck in your own end, and you find a way to get out of it. You weather the storm, but in transition, when you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here.
The Pacific All-Stars have extended the lead to 2 now here in the second.
Yeah, and sometimes as an athlete, you take a bit of a breather here, and sometimes that frees you to continue to play an attack, but sometimes it leads to complacency. You don't want to give any edge to your opponent when you have them down.
Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Play is blown dead with the offside. Past the midway mark of the frame, the Pacific All-Stars have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Edmonton's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Taken by Roslovic. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Demko's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
Shakes off the coverage. Takes the feed at the point. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Gaining steam here on the attack. Oh, he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net.
Demko's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Cuts to the front, and he goes back to regroup. The Pacific All-Stars ready to go on the attack. Picked up along the boards by Carlson. Huge steal in his own end.
Edmonton's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all 3 zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, they're doing a great job of taking away passes.
Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. And now it's grabbed by Hronek. The Oilers look to start the transition game. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. The Pacific All-Stars get a hold of the puck along the boards. Big time stop there. And good time ticking away, and he comes up big. There's the horn. 2 periods down. A 3rd period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next. The final frame of regulation has arrived. It's period number 3, and it's about to go down. The 3rd and final period is officially underway here. All right, Cheryl, we played 2 periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you've seen.
Edmonton's behind in this game. One reason only, James. Look between the pipes. A hot goaltender who's seeing absolutely everything and is dialed in. So you know what you're going to have to do? You're going to have to find a way to get someone. 1, 2, double screen, stack. Anything to take away their eyes.
Slides that one right across the blue line. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. And that comes off one of his teammates in front. McDavid stick handling in his own zone. Oh, look at this chance. Edmonton's regained possession of the puck. Takes the pass. Let's move to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Pacific All-Stars move it in. Here's the pass. Edmonton's got the puck in their own end. The Oilers have it now. From his own end, he moves it up ahead.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Fantastic save! Edmonton's got the puck along the wall. Tap dances around the check. Oh, clutch save!
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Feeds the puck up to Draisaitl. Great read in the offensive zone by Eichel. Driving right to the front. Scores! Well, who needs a doctor when you've got a nurse like Darnell who puts it in? The Oilers have suddenly put themselves into striking distance to even things up here in the 3rd.
And it's tough when you're on the other side of this. You can feel the wave coming and you're not sure how to stop it. So they have to find a way to continue the pace and put them on their heels and just attack the net.
Clark swooping in on the attack. Sends it in deep. Edmonton's got the puck in the defensive end. Here's an odd man rush. Right on the doorstep. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Shot! Way too much congestion blocks that. He got all of that hit. Sends it out front. And that's intercepted. Rips it from the blue line. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Takes it to the front. It's in the back of the net. He scores! The Pacific All-Stars will look to try to bring this home now, up by 2 in the back half of this third period, Cheryl.
It's been a great game for them, James, but it ain't over yet. They've got to find a way to close this one out, and the best way to do it is when you have the puck on your stick. Don't give it up for free. Close quickly and look to attack.
Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. And he coughs it up with the pass. Circles back to center ice. Here's a short pass to Pettersson. The Pacific All-Stars carried along the wall. Slides it diagonally to Theodore. Way off target. Tries to get the puck over to Doc. Drives to the sweet spot. Big time shot block there. Back to the blue line. Oh, and some lost momentum as the puck leaves the zone. The Oilers have the puck now. Tees it up from the back end. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Oh, what an effort giving up the body there. Shuts him down. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. And they pick up the puck here in their end.
The Pacific All-Stars top line is...
Scores! What a finishing all alone!
Wow, it isn't easy to score against these Tenders, in particular in these one-on-one battles, but he fakes and is able to bury in the back of the net. He's on a breakaway, James, with breakaway speed, and he gets there because he gets a foot on his opponent, and no one's going to catch him. He's got all the time in the world to make his decision on what he's going to do, and he makes the right one and fills the back of the net.
And they win that draw at center. Loses the coverage there. Moves it around along the half wall. Puts it on net, and that's broken up. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing.
Demko's been counted on and relied upon in the big moments of this game to come up with a big save. He almost makes it look easy here, James. You know, sometimes you're not under siege, but you still have to come up huge when the timing is called for. And he does. He comes up big and really gives his team an opportunity.
And a great save! Pass across to Draisaitl. Here they come on the attack. Less than a minute to go. He scores! And there's the hat trick, and let those chapeaus fly!
Anytime you get a hat trick, it's a special moment for a player and athlete here, James. But to do it at home and have all of those caps fly out on the ice, it's a pretty special one.
The Pacific All-Stars continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
And he slides it quickly to Eichel. On the attack along the boards. Scores! And look who's at it again. They are really turning up the heat.
So creative and free, and the reason why you can play free because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net and, of course, retrieve it.
The Oilers take possession after that neutral zone face-off. The Pacific All-Stars have it now. A chance in front! Oh, he had a beat, but it goes off the inside post.
The Pacific All-Stars continue to press even though they have a comfortable lead on their opponent, and this is a sign of a good team. You know when your opponent is on their heels. They get the lane, they attack, they shoot. This one goes off the frame, but nonetheless, it didn't matter much. They're sitting with some cushion.
Broken up at center by Hronek. There's the final horn sounding, putting this baby to rest. Cheryl, the shot count was certainly one-sided, but maybe in the wrong direction today.
Doesn't really matter, does it, James? Listen, there's no dead angle shots with this group. They were able to get to prime scoring areas, and when they got the chance, they converted.
shifter, giving up a part of me that no one needs to know. I'm drifter, in and out of dreams of what I've lost and what I hold. I'm always looking back, running out of slack, reaching for the road. So what's it gonna take to find a way to cut the cord and let it go? We can float away or kill the ghost that haunts the part of me that needs control. At 30,000 feet, I can finally see that I'm never gonna change. If I'm always in the way, never gonna change. If I don't cut the cord and let it go, let it go. Cold shiver, treading in the water when I need a hand to hold. Like giver, dancing with the shadow that you painted on the wall. Flickering the night, maybe I'm right, reaching for the road. So what's it gonna take to find a way to cut the cord and let it go?
Welcome to the state of hockey. We are in Minnesota, the Twin Cities, where the Wild are ready to do just that today. Hi, everybody. We're in Smashville, the Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. The Predators ready to claw and scratch on the ice tonight. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Nashville, a Predators team that was born in 1998 and have become one of the best destinations in the NHL. Both teams look ready to go, and it's time to drop the puck. The Predators start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Oh, what a hit! He sacrificed his body to make the play.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Skates to the crease. Scores! The captain delivers.
Well, he's right in the slot, that prime scoring area, and he corrals it on his backhand. That's a great play to get it off quickly.
O'Reilly's won the draw here in the open ice. Return pass. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack.
Wow.
Scores! Oh, that was a beauty.
They're striking quickly. 2 goals in 50 seconds, James.
Cheryl, you stress consistently, keep your feet moving on the ice, and that pays off.
Well, they got the pedal to the metal right now. They're like a freight train.
Puck grab by O'Reilly. Taken by Leroux. And that pass attempt is deflected. Back to the point it goes. Picked off by Forsling. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Cuts into the paint. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop scooped up by Ledoux. Fires it on net. Big time stop.
Bobrovsky's able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck out of harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
And that shot goes off the side of the net.
It's real difficult to get to the middle of the ice. Often you pay the price, and he's got a golden opportunity from the slot area and just misses.
Moves the puck over to Holla. The backhand. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Bobrovsky. Oh, and it's another save on the play. The Panthers are on the attack. Here's a shot. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play.
Bobrovsky's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now. True position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Panthers have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Puck picked up by Jones. Oh, what reflexes to make that pad save.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there, because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
And makes the save. Slides it across. Here he scores. What an opportunity and delivers.
Well, he does a great job of maneuvering his body to get available in tight to the goaltender. Anytime you're net front, you want to find a way to get your stick on a puck. This one-timer that he's able to get off keeps the goaltender clean.
The centers will glide into the dot. Nashville's got a hold of the puck off the draw. The Panthers get a hold of it. Takes the feed. Handles the puck at the point. And that goes off, pours off a body. And lowers the boom with a big-time hit.
Wow, this is a message-sending hit, isn't it? When you get all of your opponent and you're able to separate the body from puck, you know you've done your job.
Message delivered. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Goes right to the crease. And that's blocked. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. And trying to shake loose. He's in all alone. Stones him on the breakaway. Dropped him in the open ice. Moves the puck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Takes it from the other side of the blue line. Florida's got control of the puck. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Sends it over. Nashville's got a hold of the puck now. Oh, great move to sidestep. He's got a step. And it's broken up with a great defensive effort there.
Well, that's what you call backtracking with a purpose, James. He thought that he was alone and in the clear, and the opportunity gets taken away.
Fires it. Stopped by the goaltender.
As we look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and out-will his opponent to find the puck.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Panthers are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Moves it to O'Reilly. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Quick pass to Perbix. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Big time stop there.
Bobrovsky's in the right spot at the right time. Just a brilliant save.
Swatted away with the blocker by Searles. There's back-to-back saves. Tries to get the puck to Ledoux. And that's stolen by Forsling. Here's a pass to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Avoids the defender. Oh, there's one more. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. So we played 20 minutes of this one-pounder. How do you assess what you've seen so far?
Florida Canada's playing a strong game here in terms of possession and trying to get pucks to the net. They're really attacking and finding those...
In all alone! Denied by the Tendy! Oh, he stopped it on the breakaway!
Call it a stare down, the showdown, whatever you want. Maybe he's got a book on the shooter because he's able to stop this puck on the breakaway. That's a magnificent one.
Quick pass over to Leder. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Levels him with the hit. Rocks him. Moves inside. Scores! Well, that's number 2, Pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's